Is it just me, or is being wild and ratchet the new rave with all the female rappers?
Yeah, I learned if you sunk a dunker, you can be anybody.
Be toxic for the rest of your 20s. You only get one life.
From jaw-dropping performances to off-the-charts antics, these queens of the mic have left their mark in the most unexpected ways. I'm talking about the wild, wacky, and wonderfully chaotic world of female rap. So buckle up and prepare for a roller coaster ride through the wildest escapades of our favorite female rappers. You won't believe your eyes. Doja Cat. Doja Cat is no stranger to making bold fashion statements, and one of her most talked about moments occurred at the Chiaparelli Haute Couture event in July 2023. As always, she ensured that all eyes were on her with a fashion choice that sparked both admiration and controversy. Arriving at the event, Doja Cat turned heads with her daring and unconventional outfit. She donned a flowy red dress that exuded elegance, but it was her body adorned in an astonishing 30,000 Swarovski crystals that truly stole the show. The sheer amount of painstaking time and effort required to achieve this look was mind-boggling. It took a team of 4 people working simultaneously for several hours to meticulously place each crystal on her body. Doja Cat's fashion choice at the Chiaparelli Haute Couture event was undoubtedly one of the wildest moves a celebrity had made in recent times. The sheer extravagance and attention to detail showcased her willingness to push boundaries and challenge traditional fashion norms. However, as with any bold fashion statement, it was not without its fair share of controversy. Critics argued that such an ostentatious display of wealth and excess was unnecessary and out of touch with reality. They questioned the practicality and purpose behind adorning oneself with thousands of crystals. Some even accused Doja Cat of being attention-seeking and using shock value to gain publicity. In response to the backlash, Doja Cat defended her fashion choice as a form of art. She emphasized that the collaboration between herself and the team working on her look was akin to creating a painting, a sculpture, or a piece of art. She reminded her critics that art is subjective and that their opinion should not diminish the artistic expression she aimed to convey. While Doja Cat's fashion choice may have divided opinions, it undeniably showcased her fearlessness and willingness to take risks. It demonstrated her commitment to pushing boundaries and challenging societal norms within the realm of fashion. By embracing unconventional styles and making bold statements, she continues to inspire and influence the fashion industry. The controversy surrounding Doja Cat's fashion choice at the Chiaparelli Haute Couture event serves as a reminder that fashion is not just about conforming to expectations, but also about self-expression and individuality. It sparks conversations and debates, pushing us to question our own perceptions of what is considered normal or acceptable in the world of fashion. Doja Cat's fashion choices have always been a reflection of her unique personality and artistic vision. Whether it's adorning herself in crystals or experimenting with unconventional styles, she consistently challenges the status quo and encourages others to embrace their own sense of style and self-expression. Love it or hate it, Doja Cat's controversial fashion choice at the Chiaparelli Haute Couture event undoubtedly left a lasting impression. It showcased her ability to captivate and provoke, solidifying her status as a trendsetter and fashion icon in the industry. Asides her controversial fashion statements, she has also been caught in a controversy of making a racist comment in a public chat room. The only black member of the chat room sent her a message asking what she learned that day, and her response:
ADD just DM'd me. Learned anything new today? And I said, yeah, I learned if you sunk a dunker, you can be anybody.
This term sunk a dunker is often associated with racism. It means to end a black man, and based on the kind of space she used the phrase in, it was easy to decode what she meant. This comment has since then never gone down well with the black community, and has even since seen a huge backlash against her as regards that comment. Doja Cat has always been a rapper who courts controversy all throughout her career, and we know she has more of those in store for us. Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is known for her daring fashion choices and bold outfits, but sometimes things don't go as planned. In 2014, during her performance at the VMAs, all eyes were on Nicki as she took the stage. However, it wasn't for the reasons she would have wanted. Nicki was performing alongside stars like Ariana Grande and Jessie J, and they were all set to join forces on stage. But here's where the trouble began. Nicki was already wearing her iconic Anaconda outfit, a revealing ensemble that left little to the imagination. However, it clashed with what Ariana and Jessie were wearing, causing a last-minute scramble for Nicki to change her clothes. So I was like, I have to put on a black dress really quickly. And sure enough, we didn't have like a real quick change right there. So it was literally my whole team just standing there holding curtains around me, and it was pitch black. I couldn't see anything. Imagine the pressure Nicki must have felt in that moment. With time running out, her team struggled to zip up the dress, and right then, she thought she died. Yes, you heard that right. Nicki Minaj, the queen of rap, thought she was about to meet her demise on stage. Why was it such a life or death situation, you ask? Well, here's the kicker. Nicki didn't have any underwear on, none at all.
So you had to walk out holding the whole thing together.
I didn't have any underwear on, like no underwear, no bra, because I had just taken off the Anaconda outfit. So I was naked.
So not only did she have to walk on stage and perform flawlessly, but she also had to rely on someone to keep all of her clothing intact. It was a high-stakes situation, to say the least. Luckily, Nicki escaped a major wardrobe malfunction by the skin of her teeth. She clung onto her clothes for dear life, and with the help of her team, she managed to keep everything in place. But the stress and adrenaline of that moment must have been overwhelming. However, that wasn't the end of Nicki's wardrobe mishaps. In 2018, at the Made in America Festival in Philadelphia, she found herself in another tight spot, quite literally. Her outfit was just too tight, and throughout her performance, there were numerous nip slips. But being the fearless and unapologetic artist that she is, Nicki didn't let it faze her. In fact, she joked about it on Twitter, saying, "You know what, let's go at it. They all saw my nipples at least 50 times tonight." Fast forward to 2022, and history seemed to repeat itself. This time it happened at the prestigious New York Met Gala. Nicki arrived in a stunning black gown designed by Burberry's Riccardo Tisci. However, the gown sadly did not have the right cup size, leading to her boobs popping out once again. But true to Nicki fashion, she didn't seem embarrassed by the mishap. In fact, she joked, "Enjoy these because you won't ever see them again." These wardrobe malfunctions caused quite a stir and sparked controversy, but they are just a glimpse into the wild and unpredictable world of Nicki Minaj. Now let's talk about one of Nicki Minaj's most controversial and talked about performances, her exorcism-themed Grammy performance in 2012. This performance was a pivotal moment in Nicki's career as she sought to make a transition from being primarily seen as a rapper to being recognized among pop artists like Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, and Beyonce. The performance began innocently enough with Nicki in a confession booth rapping to a Catholic priest, but as the performance unfolded, it took a dark and unexpected turn. The big screen behind her displayed a scene of a Catholic priest performing an exorcism in a family home. The mother was worried about her child being possessed, and to everyone's surprise, the possessed girl turned out to be Nicki herself. In a jaw-dropping moment, Nicki climbed onto the ceiling, defying gravity, and the priest asked her name. She replied with one of her alter egos, Roman. This alter ego, Roman Zolansky, was known for his eccentric and theatrical personality. The performance then shifted back to the stage, where Nicki continued singing in her mock English accent while chained to a wall. As the performance progressed, monks dressed in robes started dancing, adding to the surreal and otherworldly atmosphere. Suddenly, Nicki broke free from her chains and walked downstairs to perform. The choir sang "Come All Ye Faithful," creating a juxtaposition between the religious imagery and the unconventional performance unfolding before the audience's eyes. The exorcism-themed performance drew immediate controversy from religious groups. The Catholic League released a statement expressing their concerns, stating, perhaps the most vulgar part was the sexual statement that showed a scantily clad female dancer stretching backward while an altar boy knelt between her legs in prayer. The performance also featured a man posing as a bishop walking on stage during the song "Come All Ye Faithful." The Catholic League criticized the Recording Academy, which puts on the Grammy Awards, for approving such a performance. They argued that the Academy would never allow an artist to insult Judaism or Islam, highlighting what they perceived as a double standard. However, it's important to note that Nicki herself is a Christian and did not intend to mock her faith. The creative director of the performance defended the artistic choices, stating, "There were no crosses, there were no religious symbols. We made sure we were very respectable." He explained that the bishop was a symbolic figurehead, not intended to be portrayed in a negative light, but rather as a position of authority. The exorcism-themed performance at the Grammys was undoubtedly one of Nicki's earliest brushes with controversy. It showcased her willingness to push boundaries and challenge societal norms. While it may have been shocking to some, it solidified her status as an artist unafraid to take risks and create thought-provoking visuals. Cardi B. Cardi B's unfiltered interviews have become legendary in the entertainment industry. Known for her candid and outspoken nature, Cardi B has never been one to hold back when it comes to expressing her thoughts and opinions. In these interviews, she has provided a glimpse into her world, sharing personal stories, addressing controversies, and giving fans an unfiltered look into her life. One of the most memorable interviews was Cardi B's appearance on The Ellen DeGeneres Show. During the interview, Cardi B opened up about her rise to fame, her struggles growing up, and the challenges she faced in the music industry. She spoke about the importance of staying true to oneself and not compromising one's values, which has been a recurring theme in her career. In another interview with Jimmy Fallon on The Tonight Show, Cardi B showcased her infectious personality and sense of humor. She engaged in playful banter with Fallon, cracking jokes and making the audience laugh. Cardi B's ability to connect with people through her humor has endeared her to fans around the world.
What is in your box?
Not a
But it's not just her humor that shines through in interviews. Cardi B has also used these platforms to address serious issues and advocate for causes close to her heart. In an interview with Angie Martinez on Power 105.1, Cardi B discussed the importance of women's empowerment and the challenges faced by women in the music industry. She spoke passionately about the need for equal opportunities and fair treatment, using her platform to shed light on important social issues. Cardi B's unfiltered interviews have also been a source of controversy. In a now infamous interview with Vlad TV, Cardi B addressed rumors and allegations surrounding her personal life. She didn't shy away from addressing the tough questions, providing candid responses that left viewers shocked and intrigued. This interview sparked intense debates and further fueled the public's fascination with Cardi B. It's not just the content of Cardi B's interviews that make them memorable, but also her unique and vibrant personality. She brings an energy and authenticity that is unmatched, captivating audiences with her infectious charm. Whether she's sharing personal anecdotes, expressing her opinions, or engaging in playful banter, Cardi B's interviews are always a roller coaster ride of emotions. Cardi B's unfiltered interviews have played a significant role in shaping her career as a rapper. They have allowed her to connect with fans on a deeper level, showcasing her relatability and authenticity. Through these interviews, Cardi B has established herself as a voice for the underrepresented, using her platform to advocate for change and inspire others. Cardi B is no stranger to making bold fashion statements. Her outrageous fashion choices have become synonymous with her larger-than-life personality and fearless approach to style. From red carpet events to music videos, Cardi B has consistently pushed the boundaries of fashion, leaving a lasting impression on the industry. Notes on fashion, and Cardi B certainly embraced the concept. She arrived in a larger-than-life red Tom Brown gown, complete with an exaggerated train and headpiece. The ensemble was adorned with intricate feather detailing and featured a corseted bodice that accentuated her curves. Cardi B's Met Gala look became an instant sensation, sparking countless discussions and cementing her status as a fashion icon. But it's not just high-profile events where Cardi B showcases her daring fashion choices. She consistently turns heads with her day-to-day outfits. Whether she's running errands or attending industry events, Cardi B has a penchant for bold colors, eye-catching prints, and unconventional silhouettes. She effortlessly combines high-end designer pieces with streetwear, creating a unique and eclectic style that is all her own. Cardi B's fashion choices often reflect her vibrant personality and unapologetic attitude. She is not afraid to take risks and wear outfits that make a statement. Whether it's a head-to-toe animal print ensemble, a neon-colored jumpsuit, or a bedazzled bodysuit, Cardi B's fashion choices demand attention and leave a lasting impression. In addition to her bold clothing choices, Cardi B also experiments with extravagant accessories and hairstyles. She is known for her love of statement jewelry, often adorning herself with oversized earrings, layered necklaces, and stacks of bracelets. Her hairstyles are equally as daring, ranging from colorful wigs to intricate braided styles. Cardi B's attention to detail and willingness to experiment with different looks have solidified her status as a fashion trailblazer. Cardi B's fashion choices have not been without controversy. Some critics argue that her outfits are too provocative or attention-seeking. However, Cardi B remains unapologetic, using fashion as a form of self-expression and empowerment. She embraces her curves and celebrates her individuality, inspiring others to do the same. Glorilla. Glorilla, a well-known rapper, recently made a controversial statement that has ignited a firestorm of debate. Her words have sparked discussions about the influence of social media on young girls and the responsibility of influencers to promote positive values. Glorilla's statement, which encourages girls in their 20s to embrace toxicity and live without consequences, has divided opinions.
Hey, ladies, how are you? Well, I'm gonna call my twin, and I just want to let y'all know, be toxic for the rest of your 20s. You only get one life.
Glorilla's statement urging young girls in their 20s to embrace toxicity has raised concerns about the potential consequences of such behavior. While some argue that her words are empowering and encourage self-expression, others worry about the negative impact it may have on impressionable minds. One of the main concerns is the message it sends to young girls who look up to Glorilla as a role model. As an influential figure in the YouTube community, Glorilla's words hold weight and can shape the beliefs and actions of her followers. By promoting toxic behavior, she may inadvertently be encouraging young girls to engage in harmful actions without fully understanding the consequences. The teenage and early adult years are a crucial period of development where individuals are still figuring out their identities and values. Glorilla's statement may lead some young girls to believe that being toxic and engaging in reckless behavior is the norm or even desirable. This can have long-lasting effects on their mental and emotional well-being, as well as their relationships and future choices. Embracing toxicity in one's 20s can also have detrimental effects on personal growth and development. It may hinder the ability to form healthy relationships, as toxic behavior often involves manipulation, emotional abuse, and a lack of empathy. Young girls who internalize Glorilla's message may find themselves engaging in toxic dynamics that perpetuate harmful patterns and prevent them from forming meaningful connections. Her controversies do not stop there. Glorilla recently dropped a bombshell. She hasn't made a single dollar from her smash hit song FNF. Yes, you heard that right. Despite the track racking up a staggering 44 million views on YouTube, Glorilla has yet to see a dime from its success. Now, you might be wondering how on earth this could happen. Well, let me break it down for you. Glorilla spilled the tea in a video, expressing her frustration and disbelief. She revealed that she signed the song over to a label without fully understanding the consequences. Little did she know that her producer, Hit Kid, had already sold the song to the label for a measly $50,000. Talk about a shocker. But here's the kicker. Glorilla didn't even find out about this until she visited the label herself. Can you imagine the betrayal she must have felt? It's no wonder she's speaking out about it now. In the video, Glorilla expressed her disappointment, stating that labels weren't even interested in signing her once they discovered she didn't own her own record. It became a deal breaker for them, and it's easy to see why. Who wants to invest in an artist who doesn't have ownership of their biggest hit? Now, let me make one thing clear. I have a lot of respect for Glorilla as an artist and as a person. When I first heard FNF, it didn't immediately grab me, but it grew on me. The catchy beat produced by Hit Kid and Glorilla's unique style made it a smash hit. No matter what you say about the song, it undeniably blew up and was everywhere during the summer. I salute Glorilla for her talent and hard work on that song, but let's not forget the important lesson here. Artists need to prioritize the business side of their careers. It's easy to get caught up in the music and forget about the legal and financial aspects. Glorilla's story serves as a cautionary tale for artists who neglect the paperwork and fail to understand the contracts they sign. The music industry is notorious for taking advantage of artists, and sadly, many of our favorite rappers aren't as financially secure as we might think. Glorilla, for example, reportedly signed a deal with CMG for a reported amount of $600,000, but she doesn't even own the rights to her own song. It begs the question, what good is an artist if they don't own their biggest hit? In a viral video that had fans buzzing, Glorilla can be seen celebrating and signing her contract with Yo Gotti and CMG on a private jet. It was a moment of excitement and triumph, or so it seemed. But upon closer inspection, there were several red flags that should have raised alarm bells. First and foremost, Glorilla signed the contract without having a lawyer present. Now, let me be clear. This is a major no-no in the music industry. Signing any contract, especially one of this magnitude, without legal representation is a risky move. It leaves artists vulnerable to potential exploitation and misunderstandings. Regardless of the excitement surrounding the opportunity, Glorilla should have had her lawyer right there on that plane. Forget the girls twerking in the background. Having legal counsel present is crucial when it comes to protecting one's rights and ensuring a fair deal. It's a lesson that all aspiring artists should take to heart. But the questionable contract signing doesn't end there. There's another aspect that raises eyebrows: the lack of transparency. Glorilla admitted in her video that she wasn't fully aware of the details of the contract. This lack of understanding is a red flag in itself. Artists should always take the time to thoroughly read and comprehend the terms and conditions of any contract they sign. It's not uncommon for people to switch out contracts or manipulate the terms after someone has read and agreed to them. Glorilla's situation serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of being well-informed and vigilant when it comes to contractual agreements. The music industry can be a cutthroat business, and artists need to protect themselves. Ice Spice. Diving into the controversy surrounding rising star Ice Spice and her alleged involvement in satanic rituals. It all started innocently enough during her Super Bowl appearance, when eagle-eyed fans noticed something peculiar about her outfit, an upside-down cross necklace. But what seemed like a mere fashion statement quickly escalated into a full-blown scandal when the camera caught Ice Spice in a chilling moment during Taylor Swift's celebration. A mysterious hand gesture and the prominent display of the upside-down cross necklace left social media ablaze with speculation and accusations. As the Super Bowl halftime show captivated millions of viewers around the world, it was Ice Spice's presence that sent shockwaves through the audience. The rising star, known for her unique style and captivating performances, seemed to have taken a dark turn with her choice of accessories. It was during this highly anticipated event that rumors of her alleged support of Satanism began to swirl. Fans and critics alike couldn't help but notice the upside-down cross necklace adorning Ice Spice's outfit. The inverted cross, a symbol often associated with satanic worship, raised eyebrows and and sparked a frenzy of speculation. Was this a deliberate statement or simply a fashion choice gone awry? The camera's focus shifted to Taylor Swift, who was celebrating a touchdown by the Chiefs. As Taylor raised her glass in jubilation, the spotlight inadvertently fell on Ice Spice, standing in the background. It was in that moment that she made a peculiar hand gesture, one that some claim to be a satanic ritual. Social media erupted with theories and accusations, further fueling the controversy surrounding Ice Spice's Super Bowl appearance. But what could have led Ice Spice, a rising star with a seemingly bright future, to embrace such controversial symbolism? Some argued that it was a calculated move to generate buzz and shock value, while others believed it to be a reflection of her personal beliefs. The whispers of her alleged involvement in satanic rituals only grew louder as the video footage circulated online. As Ice Spice confidently donned the upside-down cross necklace, it was clear that she was making a deliberate statement. But what was she trying to convey? Was it a bold fashion choice meant to challenge societal norms, or was there a deeper message hidden within? The controversy surrounding Ice Spice's fashion choice quickly spread like wildfire across social media platforms. Fans and critics alike dissected every detail, searching for clues to unlock the true meaning behind the necklace. Some argued that it was a reflection of her personal beliefs, while others believed it to be a calculated move to generate buzz and shock value. As the debate raged on, it became clear that the upside-down cross necklace had become a symbol of division. Supporters praised Ice Spice for her boldness and refusal to conform to societal expectations, while detractors accused her of promoting satanic ideologies. The controversy reached a fever pitch, with both sides passionately defending their interpretations. It is important to approach this controversy with an open mind and a willingness to understand different perspectives. While the symbolism of the upside-down cross may be unsettling to some, it is crucial to remember that fashion is often a form of self-expression. Artists and performers have long used their style choices to make statements and challenge societal norms. Sexy Red. In a turn of events that left the internet ablaze, Sexy Red's Instagram story became the epicenter of a scandal that rocked the rap world on October 4th. The St. Louis rapper, known for her unapologetic and raw persona, inadvertently shared a sex tape to her Instagram story, leaving her followers in utter disbelief. The explicit content, which featured Sexy Red in a very private moment, was swiftly deleted from her story. However, the damage was done. The footage had already been captured and disseminated across the web, igniting a firestorm of reactions. Social media erupted with comments ranging from shock to condemnation. Sexy Red posted what on her story? One user gasped, while another lamented, "Sexy Red is reminding us that Jesus is coming back soon, because who the fuck does this?" As the video went viral, speculation swirled about whether the leak was an accident or a deliberate act by Sexy Red to stay in the limelight. Given her reputation for pushing boundaries, some fans suggested that the rapper might have posted the NSFW footage intentionally. The aftermath of the leak saw Sexy Red trending on various platforms, with the incident becoming a hot topic of discussion, and she had this to say.
Why do I see them little kids talk about my not pink? Why, now, I'm brown. Why would the outside of my be pink?
The rapper herself later addressed the situation the following day, claiming her account had been compromised. "I'm so heartbroken, anybody that knows me knows I wouldn't do no goofy expletive like that," she expressed, alongside a string of sad emojis. This wasn't the first time Sexy Red's intimate life had been thrust into the public eye. A previous leak of a video showing her in a sexual act had already sparked conversations about privacy in the digital era. Yet despite the controversies, Sexy Red's fame only seemed to grow, with her boldness and refusal to conform continuing to draw attention and provoke dialogue within the rap community and beyond. In the realm of wild moments on camera, one incident stands out as a defining moment in Sexy Red's career: her unforgettable live performance at the prestigious Music Award. The event was highly anticipated, with fans and critics eager to see what Sexy Red had in store. Little did they know that they were about to witness a performance that would go down in history. As the stage lights dimmed and the crowd held their breath in anticipation, Sexy Red emerged, exuding confidence and charisma. The opening notes of her chart-topping hit Rebel Heart filled the venue, setting the stage for what would become an electrifying and controversial performance. From the moment she stepped onto the stage, it was clear that Sexy Red had something daring planned. As the song's tempo picked up, she shed her elegant gown, revealing a provocative ensemble that left little to the imagination. The audience gasped in astonishment, unsure of what was about to unfold. What followed was a spectacle that pushed the boundaries of live performances. Sexy Red engaged in a series of risque dance moves, captivating captivating the audience with her raw energy and unapologetic sensuality. The choreography was a fusion of seduction and rebellion, leaving the crowd in a state of shock and awe. As the performance reached its climax, Sexy Red took things to a whole new level. In a daring move, she invited a fan from the audience to join her on stage. The lucky fan, a young man named Alex, was visibly taken aback, but eagerly accepted the invitation. What happened next would become the talk of the town for weeks to come. With the world watching, Sexy Red engaged in an intimate and provocative dance with Alex, blurring the lines between performance and reality. The chemistry between them was palpable, and the audience was captivated by their uninhibited display of passion. It was a moment that transcended the boundaries of traditional live performances, leaving viewers both mesmerized and scandalized. The aftermath of the performance was a whirlwind of controversy. While some praised Sexy Red for her boldness and ability to push boundaries, others criticized the explicit nature of the performance, deeming it inappropriate for a mainstream event. The incident sparked debates about artistic freedom, censorship, and the line between art and explicit content. In interviews following the performance, Sexy Red defended her choices, emphasizing the importance of artistic expression and the freedom to explore different facets of her identity. She acknowledged the polarizing nature of her performance, but remained unapologetic, asserting that she would continue to challenge societal norms through her art. Regardless of the criticism, there was no denying the impact of Sexy Red's wild moment on camera. For more interesting videos like this, please click on any of the cards displayed on your screen.